I didn't tell my dad I already made other plans with the inheritance. My grandmother passed away 3 months ago. She left me $180,000 in her will. Just me. Not my dad. Not my uncle. Just her youngest grandchild. The reading of the will was chaos. My dad's face went from confused to furious in about 2 seconds. He cornered me in the parking lot afterward. That money should go to the family. He said it like it was already decided. Your grandmother wasn't thinking clearly at the end. She was sharper than anyone I know. I shot back. She knew exactly what she was doing. He grabbed my arm. You're 24 years old. You don't need that kind of money. Your mother and I could use it for the house. For retirement. I pulled away. Grandma left it to me for a reason. He didn't speak to me for 2 weeks after that. Then the calls started. First it was my mom, gentle, understanding. Your father is just stressed. You know how much we've sacrificed for you. Then my aunt called. Your grandmother would want you to help the family. Don't be selfish. Then my cousin started texting. Heard you're sitting on grandma's money while your parents struggle. Nice. But here's what none of them knew. I wasn't sitting on anything. The money was already gone. Every single penny. 3 days after the will was finalized, I transferred it all. Not to a savings account. Not to investments. To something else entirely. My dad showed up at my apartment last Saturday morning. He had papers in his hand. A proposal he'd typed up himself. We split it 60 to 40, he announced. You keep 40%. The rest goes to family expenses. I already talked to a financial advisor. I just stared at him. Dad, I don't have the money anymore. His face went white. What do you mean you don't have it? I spent it. On what? His voice was getting louder. A car? Drugs? What could you possibly spend $180,000 on in 3 months? I took a deep breath. Grandma told me something before she died. Something she never told anyone else. He crossed his arms. What are you talking about? She told me about Calvin. My dad's entire body went rigid. His jaw clenched so tight I thought his teeth might crack. Calvin was my grandmother's first child, born when she was 17. She was forced to give him up for adoption by her parents. She spent 60 years wondering what happened to him. I found him, I said quietly. He's 67 now, lives in Ohio. He has 3 kids and 7 grandchildren. My dad wasn't moving, wasn't breathing. Grandma asked me to find him before she died. She wanted to leave him something but didn't know how, so she left it all to me with instructions. You gave a stranger $180,000? He finally choked out. I gave her son what she wanted him to have. I pulled out my phone. He's not a stranger. He's your half-brother. I showed him the photos. Calvin at his kitchen table crying when I told him who I was. His kids hugging me at the airport. His grandchildren calling my grandmother by her name for the first time. She wrote him letters. I continued. Dozens of them. Over the years. Never sent any of them. I gave those to him too. My dad sat down hard on my couch. His hands were shaking. She carried that guilt her entire life. I said, she told me she couldn't die without knowing he was okay. That he knew she never forgot him. Why didn't she tell me? His voice cracked. Because her parents made her promise never to speak of it. She was ashamed. She thought you'd judge her. I would never. I know. That's why I'm telling you now. My dad was quiet for a long time. Then he asked for Calvin's phone number. They talked for 4 hours that first night. My dad flew to Ohio last weekend. I saw the photos of them standing side by side. Same nose, same smile, same laugh. My dad called me yesterday. His voice was different, softer. Thank you, he said, for doing what she couldn't. I didn't keep a single dollar of that inheritance, but I got something worth way more than money. I gotta watch my grandmother's final wish come true.